Good morning, everyone. It's Karen, and welcome to the Morning Hook. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd. I can't believe we're still in June, or we're already in June, I should say. And I saw that Linda's here. Good morning, Linda. I am having a good day so far. I hope you are having a blessed day too. Um, so yesterday, I was actually all day in the urgent care with a swollen leg. I'm doing fine. It's just a bruise. I smacked my leg into a shopping cart and I was a little concerned since I'm traveling. I can stand on it. I just have to keep it elevated as much as possible. So I'm starting this a little early so that I can sit once this is over. But I hope all of you guys are doing well. I'm really excited today to talk about this product that I just got. Now, before I start into that, though, I just wanted to say if you're new, never watched before, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you get notified. And if you like what I'm doing, please give this a thumbs up to help me with all of the algorithms for YouTube. Anyway, so I want to introduce a new product. Well, it's not really a new product. It's something you can order on our website. But I just got this box last week from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. I put a little tag so you don't see. And I already pulled it out because I was planning to unbox it in front of you. But when I lifted the insert out, it squeaked so bad that I just needed to make sure that it was already out. So what she sent me, and I'll show you the webpage here in just a second. It's from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, and it's her chicken muffins in the colorway Thicket. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is a taster of her yarn bases. Now, she sent a lot of the designers this so that we could check out our new bases, but it had a little note in it I wanted to read really fast. She's introducing this because the mills have changed a lot over the last 6 months, and she sourced new bases that are 100% grown and milled in the US. Inside the box, you discover my 3 all-American bases, summery fingering, along with 2 favorites, super soft sock and DK sock. Each of these 6 bases was dyed together in the same pot, showcasing how each yarn takes up dye. And there's 20 grams in each muffin, which she's calling a muffin, enough to cast on, work several rows, and bind off. Or for crocheters, we would chain, work some stitches, and then block it, and to really appreciate all the bases. So I'm going to be taking this with me when I go on the cruise so that I can swatch these to see how they are. But I wanted to open this up, and it's probably going to make a lot of noise, so I apologize. There we go. Okay, so this is what's inside. I'm going to show you. They were all dyed in the same pot, but because they're different fibers, you can see where the color is more. In this one, it's more, it's really took a lot of color. And then this one here didn't have as much color. I mean, it's not as dark as this one down here. And you can see these are kind of all the same. And but there's differences that you can see the way it takes the color. So before I go and talk about each of the bases, I want to share with you her page. The link to her website is actually in the show notes. I'm going to put this up here, though. I am going to get this adjusted here so that hopefully you can see that better. So on her webpage, you can order your own taster box, and you get to pick the color. She's got Scarlet. Thicket is the one I have. That's this one here, the second one in. There's Yoda, which is a bit lighter green, and Purple Mountain's Majesty. So all of the colors, all of the yarns in this little box are going to be the colorway you pick, and then but all the same yarns here. So I'm going to go through each one of these really quick. So I'm going to switch back over here really quick. The wrong one. There we go. Now I'm back. There we go. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've used these, so I forget which buttons I need to push. Okay, so the very first one is one of her brand new bases. It's the same base as All American. Is processed and dyed in the U.S. It's her All American sock, formerly Ceramic sock fingering. 80% merino wool, 20% nylon, and in this little cake, there's approximately 90 yards, 20 grams, and it's 4-ply. And I really like this base. I've used it a lot in the products the patterns that I've done using her yarns. It's a fingering weight. It's really soft. It's really great to work with, and it has amazing stitch definition. So if you're looking for a good workhorse fingering weight, this is the one to get. So that's the first one. The second one is her summery fingering, and this is the one that didn't take up the color as much. So the summery fingering is actually from Peru, and it's super soft. It's from Peru. It's 50% merino, 50% cotton. And that's why you're seeing the color difference, because cotton doesn't take up as much color as the wools and the nylon. And it's 88 yards in 20 grams, and this is 4-ply. So this is a little bit, because it's got the cotton, it's a little heavier weight. So in 20 grams, you get a little bit less yardage. But look at that color. It's beautiful anyway, even though it's not as dark as that first one. And it's got some tonality in there with other colors. I mean, I'm not sure what that color is, but it's kind of got I don't know if that's a red or pink or purple, or just the way it took up the color. It's really pretty. So I'm excited to work with this one, because I've never worked with this fingering here. Okay, so the next one is her super soft sock. This one I haven't worked with either. This is from Uruguay, and it's 75% superwash merino, 25% recycled nylon. Again, it's 88 yards and 20 grams, and it's 4-ply. So this, again, the All American sock, which was the first one that used to be the Ceramic sock, the weight, even though it's 20 grams, the nylon in this recycled nylon is a little heavier, so you get a little less yardage in this one. But it takes up the color beautifully. It's just really dark and gorgeous, and I really like it. And it's really soft too. So I'm anxious to work with this one too, and just see how it all works out. I promise once I get through all of these, I will talk to you more about these yarns, but I just wanted to share all this. Okay, so this is another one of her new bases. It's All American DK. This is a DK weight. And that you guys know that I am very much a lace and fingering weight, but I do go as far as DK when I can. And this is a grown, processed, and dyed in the U.S. 100% superwash Shanko. So this is 100% wool. It's superwash. And she's got it here as 150 grams. So I'm not quite sure what is in the 20 grams. But it's in 115 grams, she's got 250 yards, and it's 4-ply. This one, if you look at it, it is taking up the color really well. There's some lighter spots in there, which I really love. I love tonal yarns like this. So I'm kind of anxious to play with this one too, just to see what it does, but it's really soft. For being 100% wool, it is super, super soft. So that was the fourth one. The fifth one is her DK sock. And this one is also a product of Peru. 75% merino, 25% nylon, and approximately 48 yards in this one for 20 grams. And it's a 4-ply. And again, it takes up the color beautifully. It's got the nylon in it, so you, it's a good this is a good workhorse DK weight with the nylon. Really soft, um, really tonal. I really like how this one is as well, and so I'm really excited to use these. This is not a color I would normally pick, but now that I see it in person, it is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see what these are going to work up like. Okay, and this is her new worsted. It's her All-American worsted. It is also grown, processed, and dyed in the US. So any of them that I've said grown, processed, and dyed in the US, and it's all American, this is all processed, made and made in the US. So this is 100% superwash Shanko also, and it's 45 yards in this 20-gram ball or cake. So, and it's also soft. It's a little thicker than the DK, but it's not that bad. And so this might be a worsted that I would work with, because you guys know I'm not a huge worsted fan, but when I look at it, it's really, this is the DK, this is the worsted. And if you look at them, I don't know if you can tell, but here up close, they're not that far apart. And this is a finer worsted than I'm used to. I'm really excited. If you like to check out new yarns, even if you have worked with Chicken Lady Fiber Arts in the past, if you are interested in seeing what these new bases are like, highly recommend. I'm going to go ahead and share this page again on the screen here. Go to her Chicken Muffins Taster Box page and order one of these so you can see all of her bases. And the other, so it's the 3 All-American bases as well as 3 popular bases. So her 2 extra fingerings and her extra DK are all popular bases that she's had for a while. I highly recommend her website. I highly recommend her yarns. I'm so excited to be able to work with these. If you've never had a chance to work with Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, I highly recommend. She also has her Advent box is already up and ready for purchase. And if for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that my pattern Home of the Brave uses her yarn. And if you haven't done that, go to my website. The link is in the description, and you can see her beautiful red, white, and blue pattern or yarn as well. So, and those were done in minis. It was like 13 minis, 14 minis. I can't remember now off the top of my head. Anyway, anybody have any questions about what I just shared that are here? I see there's a lot of you watching. I just haven't gotten anybody to comment. So anybody have any questions or want to ask me about Chicken Lady Fiber Arts or anything? Okay, I guess not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off then. It's going to be a very busy day today. I've got so much going on behind the scenes. Like I mentioned before, I'm getting ready for a trip. So I've got a lot of things I got to get done today, especially since yesterday I spent almost all day in the urgent care with my stupid leg. So anyway, I'm fine. I just got to go sit down too. Anyway, have a great day. Again, if you're watching after the fact, I really would appreciate you liking and subscribing to my channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I should mention before I go, is Whip Wednesday. And Whip Wednesday means that I am going to bring all the projects I'm working on to share with you. And I hope that you will bring, even though I can't see you, we bring your projects, sitting with us with a cup of coffee or something, and let me know what you are working on, and I'll share it with the group. So Whip Wednesday tomorrow, and I hope you'll all be there. Hopefully you'll have a great morning, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.